No, it's so good. Got one of those jerky pieces here. Mmm. Down this big daddy log. Oh yeah, that's a good girl right there. Hey. All right, well, I think that's a little too hot. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Oh, that's good. Let's go mix this up. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of water as well as that beef broth, and then let's throw it onto the fire and try it out. Also want to get a little bit of cilantro in here. I also have that beef jerky that I forgot to throw in there. I think I have a couple pieces left. I ate most of it in the car, so let's throw those in. All right, first little taste test. That's honestly pretty good. I think we're gonna leave it for like another minute. And then let's also throw in some salt and pepper. All right, I think that's looking done. Let's turn this puppy off. And let's take this off the stove. And yeah, let's enjoy this. Now we can just top it off with some fresh cilantro. Oh my goodness. Let's get into that. Wow, that was so good. Got one of those jerky pieces here. Cheers, boys. Wow, that was hot. Oh my goodness. That was so good. I think I'm gonna hunker down now in our camping chair, enjoy the view, and then just finish off this beautiful meal. All right, we still have a little bit left here. So I'm gonna save the rest of this for the steak that we're gonna cook up in a couple hours, and we'll probably get a campfire started in a little bit. But yeah, starting to get a little chilly with that sun setting. So I'm gonna throw on a quick hoodie and then just tidy up and probably just relax for the next hour or two. The wind has almost completely died down here on this side, so I'm gonna get a fire going over here. We already have a little bit of a fire pit started, so let's go and grab some more rocks and just finish it off. And let's start getting our fire going. Almost forgot, I also brought a little shovel here, so we might as well just start digging this out first, and that's gonna help us out with just the overall height of the fire. All right, that's looking pretty good. That's going to give us a little bit more of a natural little wall, and now we can go and get some rocks. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. We only brought one set of logs, so there is a little bit of dry wood around here, so I'm just gonna get a bunch of that set up here and just throw it off to the side so we have it ready, and then we can start this fire. I think that's going to be enough wood. We also have the full bundle that we brought. I'm going to chop that up into kindling quick, and then we can get the fire started. And yeah, it's just us out here, so it's not too cold out. It should get down to like 1 degree Celsius, but I'm not too worried. We got enough layers. It's going to be nice and cozy, so we probably won't have a really long fire. We're just going to get that steak cooked, and then probably just relax the rest of the day, maybe read a little bit, and yeah, just enjoy this beautiful view. I do want to sharpen my axe first though. I believe this blade is pretty dull. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty rough shape right now. So yeah, we do have a bit of a little sharpening tool here. So we can pull this off, and essentially what you want to do with this is you want to angle your axe like this, and then just slowly try and take off a little bit on each side. What I personally like to do is I like to do like 10 strokes. Man, that sounds a little rough, but 10 strokes on one side. We do have one coarse edge on this side, and then we have a finer edge on that side. So I'll do 10 strokes on this, on one end, like that. You can even go in like a circular motion, and then you want to rotate and then do the opposite side. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. This blade isn't in great shape though. I do need to get this professionally sharpened, but it should do the trick. We just need to get a little bit of kindling. Let's get it going. All right, this stuff should catch really easily. Then we can throw on a couple of bigger pieces. So let's get a nice little bed going in the fire pit. I think we're just gonna get it going like that. And then we can use this piece right here as well as a nice little base. And we can just stack these up. Make a nice little teepee going in the sand here. And then we can get these pieces just going on the side. Campfire's going pretty steady now. I do also have this big boy that I found, so I'm gonna get my saw out, and while these smaller pieces start cooking off, I think I'm gonna work away at just shortening this down and getting nice little pieces out of this. scavenging. Found this big daddy log. I think I'm just going to saw it in the center, and then we'll probably use it just as a nice little backrest and just have it slowly burn through. Yeah, we found that puppy a little whiles away from our campsite. That's gonna give us some nice fuel. Oh yeah, that's a good girl right there. That's a nice little workout. Then I think we're gonna grab this one and I'll just lay it down on the backside. That'll probably catch at some point. Okay, I've definitely built up an appetite. I think it's time to get our steak dinner going. I'm gonna season this up with some salt and pepper. S&P is right for me. And then we got this cast iron skillet. It is a thin, like, crepe skillet. It's the only, like, lightweight cast iron that I had at home. So I did read online that these do get pretty hot. So you want to leave them on just like a small, thin bed of coals away from the fire. And then we also have that beef fat that we can put on the pan so that these don't, or this doesn't burn that quick. I'm gonna try that out. I've never cooked on this on a fire before, so this is all gonna be just trial and error, I guess. But yeah, let's try it out. Let's get this puppy seasoned. Let's get that cast iron on the coals, get it nice and hot, and try this out. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. We are going to set this all off to the side. Gotta make sure we don't drop this in the sand. We got a nice little table we can use right here. Set that there, and then let's go and move some of these coals to the side. Let's get some of these coals over here. Should also throw another log here on the fire. Okay, we got a nice little bed of coals there. Oh my god, that's piping hot. I do want to get a couple more of these logs on the fire though, so we don't lose our flame. Oh no, we got sand in our pan. We gotta go wash this puppy off. Let's go to our water station, get this thing rinsed out. Okay, she's good to go. I'm gonna put her in right here. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Okay, I think she's good to go. Let's throw on a little bit of that beef fat onto the pan. And then we can also dab off all the excess moisture here on our steak. It's definitely gonna help out with how it cooks. All right, well, I think that's a little too hot. So we're gonna have to improvise here. I don't know if the beef, because I think we just wanted to cook with the beef fat. The beef broth in it is probably not going to cook well. But yeah, we can take this off of the flames a little bit here. See if we can build a little platform. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I think I might try to just throw this onto the steak and just kind of lather this up a little bit. And hopefully that protects it from burning. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing here, but let's get this steak on the pan. It's got a nice sizzle going. Worst case scenario, we can always get the stove out and just cook it a little bit harder on the stove, but yeah, let's try this out. All right, we've done about 3 minutes aside. I think that's looking absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, it is a pretty thick steak though, so I don't know how hot we're currently sitting at. I typically do my steaks on the stove top, like about 2.5, 3 minutes for rare, medium rare. So yeah, I think I want to just maybe let it sit for another 30 seconds and then we'll get it out. I already cleaned our cutting board so we can cut it on there and then plate it with our rice. I'm just going to eat the rice nice and cold. It's been in the pot, but honestly, I'm tired. I just want to get this cut up, throw it onto the rice, and start eating. So yeah, let's get it out of the fire. There we go. And take it off. Oh yeah. That looks delicious. Throw it onto the cutting board. And we're gonna let that puppy rest and just let it cook a little bit while it's resting there for a couple minutes, and we'll cut into it and see how we did. Meanwhile, we have been neglecting this fire. It's going down a little bit, so let's get this thing spruced back up and get some more wood on here. All right, I can't wait anymore. Let's get the moment of truth here. Oh. Pull this puppy out. Oh, baby, that is looking perfect. Damn. Oh. guy's looking sexy. Let's try this out. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. The fire's just roaring. Steak. Honestly, I'm really happy with that cook. Wow. That's delicious. I don't even think I'm gonna have the rice. I think I'm just gonna eat this and then just snack through those micro eggs and nuts and whatnot that we got. Wow, I'm a happy camper here. We got such a beautiful view. Got the snowy mountain. Oh man. All right, well I'm gonna finish cutting up this steak. We'll get a nice little picture going. Oh my goodness, we got some juices flowing down the side here. We gotta go slurp that up. Oh god. Oh man, that's a pretty view. This steak is flirting with me, so I gotta polish this puppy off. And we'll be back in a bit. Oh my goodness. I'm so full. But yeah, I think I'm going to put everything away and just clean up, get all the cooking stuff back tucked away so that we don't attract any bears. This is bear country out here. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna relax for a bit once we get everything put away, and then just sit by the fire, maybe grab a book and read for a little bit and just have a little bit of alone time. So yeah, let's get everything put away and I'll see you guys in a sec. Fire's dying down a little bit, so we gotta get in there. Maybe even toss this guy. Give him a nice little rotation. All right, now we're cooking. It's starting to get pretty dark for reading, so I put my book away, and I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that dehydrated peach that we had, that snack. We're gonna throw it into our pot and make a nice little tea out of it. Get it boiling and see how that tastes. So we got peach and we also got mango. I think I might save the mango for the morning. Let's go test out the peach. We have to get our pot boiling again. Not bad, pretty sweet. It says about 2 peaches per bag. So yeah, we'll throw that in a sec once we got the boil going. We got a little mug here. Let's go in and throw these peaches in it. And man, this is almost done boiling. Let's go check it out. Getting there. I think we're gonna have to bust out the headlamp here. It's getting pretty dark. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, it's cooking. Let's turn that off. Yeah, let's get that poured in here. Perfect. There we go. We got nice little peach tea. Super excited to test this out. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna let that steep for a bit, and we're gonna take a sip in a couple minutes here. All right, let's give this a test. Cheers, boys. Oh yeah, that tastes just like peaches. That's hot though. Got a little peach snack in there too. That's pretty good. It's been a beautiful day so far, guys. And we got probably another hour or two until we head to bed. So I'm gonna enjoy my tea here. Keep stoking this fire. And then we'll probably get nice and cozy in bed in a sec. But hope you guys have been enjoying this video. It's our first ever solo camp. Only ever done camping with friends or with family. And yeah, this was a little bit outside of my comfort zone, but I definitely want to do more camps like this. I know that we have a couple of neighbors. You can maybe see a couple of fires down there. So I do want to do the backcountry and just be completely alone. So we'll have a bunch of those videos coming out soon of just hiking into the backcountry with just our backpack. And back in the backcountry in BC, you can't actually have fires. So you have to just bring a portable stove and just essentially survive off that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll definitely have that as our next video. So make sure to subscribe below if you guys want to see more of these videos. But yeah, let's go and relax for the rest of the night and just chill for a bit. It's almost 10 o'clock now, which means it is micro egg time. Got our little sweet treat here. Oh, very good. It's so good. I'm gonna try not to eat all these. I know they're not that good for you, but it's always nice having a little chocolate or something nice to finish off the night while camping. So I'm gonna go through these. Let this fire mellow out, and then we'll jump into our tent. Alright, it's almost 10:30. I'm gonna call it there. I'm pretty pooped. Let's get this fire doused. I'm gonna cover it with sand. Just kind of move everything around quickly. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's head back into our tent and just get everything buttoned up. All right, we're all set. We got a cozy little setup here. I am on a bit of an incline, so I am sliding down a little bit, but that's all good. I'll see you guys in the morning unless we wake up to something. We got a bear spray though, just in case anything happens, but we should be fine. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Good morning, guys. We've been sliding down basically all night. Definitely not gonna sleep on a slant anymore moving forward. We learned our lesson. But yeah, we had one campsite across the water that was just playing music until like 2 a.m. So all I could hear was the bass of their speaker until then. So we didn't really get too much sleep. It's 5 a.m. right now. And starting to get bright out. So yeah, I haven't been able to get back to sleep since about 4:30 since we woke up. And the sleeping bag is definitely not the right rating for this weather. It's probably like 1 or 2 degrees out Celsius. And this bag is pretty chilly. It's definitely not keeping us warm, but we were able to manage throughout the night. We got a couple hours of sleep, so I can't really complain too much. But yeah, I think I'm going to just lay down for a little bit longer and then get up, make some tea, and start packing up before we head out. Oh man, it's just beautiful out here. We got this river in the back, nice and peaceful, and we got all these birds chirping. A nice little symphony going. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get some tea going, and then we're slowly gonna start packing up. Let's try one of these out. Not bad, not bad. Alright, we got a nice boil going. Turn that off. And we're just gonna let that steep for a little bit. And while that's going, I think we can head back into our tent quick and just pack up a couple of things here. There's our pillow all squared up. Sleeping bag. There's our sleeping pad. Oh, okay. We're almost done. We just gotta throw everything into our bag. But for now, we might as well enjoy our tea here. Oh yeah. Take a nice little seat and enjoy this view. Cheers, boys. Oh, that's good. Alright, I think it's time to get packed, so let's finish getting our tent unloaded and let's get out of here. And to make this easier, I'm just going to throw on this rain tarp back onto the tent. It clips in. It just makes it a lot easier to fold up. All right, guys, we're all packed up and we're ready to head out. And if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys want to see more camping and cooking videos in the beautiful nature of British Columbia, make sure to hit subscribe, hit that bell icon. We're gonna be posting a ton more to come, and hope you guys can join us. But yeah, I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Let's head out.